Yeah. I learned hunger before I learned hope. Learned ceiling sirens and side eyes before I learned peace. Now I'm talking from the other side of survival.
Yeah. Nightmare turned investment, I don't dream of architect. Had to build a spine from the silence, now it's hard as when I stepped in. House to house, filling box before I ever touched the sale. Public schools wasn't built for the storm, I couldn't tell. So I rode in that white van, low gaze, high alert. Pencil driving, I was quiet, learned composure in a hurt. Girls slip notes, little fame and them always came quick. Bell rang, whole illusion broke, I was back to being missed. 2-hour ride to the dark where the glow got cut. On my grandma roof in tent of view, stomach folding shut. Waiting on that door to open like my life was on a hinge. Pops would drift and disappear, every visit felt unhinged. Mama chasing ghosts and powder, leaving holes in where love lives. So I learned to feed my soul on what abandonment gives. Not the same boy, they ain't see, got vision in his reach. Turn pain into precision, what I suffer now I teach. Raised in the hush, baptized in survival. Came from cold nights, now I'm writing my arrival. Eyes on the skyline, feet in the scars. Trying to build a new world from the ash of who we are. They profit off the broken, I can see it from above. So I'm breaking every chain, they disguise as law and love. Yeah. Sister caught a Fed case, 17 life split. Before I knew what power was, I knew what loss did. Everybody I admired made the corners look golden. Street like jewels, fast cash, your mind's getting molded. Big cousin with the smoke trails, talking like survival. Family dinners full of indictments, dressed up like recitals. I was starving for a North Star, blinded by the shine. White boy on the east with a chip the size of time. It made me sharper, I got dangerous with the discipline. Anything I touch, I study till I bent the rules to fit again. First time booked, I treated books like loaded ammunition. Rat law with a hunger that could turn a case into intuition. That's when it clicked, the machine don't fail, it feeds. Broken homes in one column, profits growing from the seeds. Mothers fighting mental wars, fathers gone, child blame. State takes the wound, labels it a pattern, then gets paid. Juvie schools and basements, guards with no intention to teach. Throw a workbook, slam a desk, say freedom's out of reach. That ain't rehab, that's rehearsal, that's a pipeline with a bell. Training kids to know the texture, temperature, and smell of hell, yeah. Raised in a hush, baptized in survival. Came from cold nights, now I'm writing my arrival. Eyes on the skyline, feet in the scars. Trying to build a new world from the ash of who we are. They profit off the broken, I can see it from above. So I'm breaking every chain, they disguise as law and love. Yeah. I was cloud high, thought our consequence would never learn my sin. Till them alphabets who's built the case from where I ate and went. Sat me in a room, spread my life across the grain. Photos, names, timestamps, trying to turn memory into chains. Even had my food orders, that's how close they held the lens. Like the state was in the shadows every time I breathed again. United States versus me, cold fine, white walls. Tried to make a first possession, read like I was built to fall. 188 months hanging like a noose above my name. But I studied every guideline till the map betrayed the frame. Cut it down to 56, came on with a different stare. Not innocent to the system, just aware of how it tears. Sister at the door, better life inside her face. Tried to walk in narrow, but survival still gave chase. So now I'm on some other, less reacting, more design. If the roots get real water, watch the branches redefine. Build schools instead of cages, put therapists where God stand. Give a child some soil, some dignity, some books, some land. Turn the basements into brilliance, let the lost rebuild the map. Because the future can't be saved with a record on its back. I'm from the roof, from the hunger, from the nights that made me numb. Now I'm proof of every name could break the pavement when it comes. I'm not talking theory, I remember the dark with my stomach caving in. I remember being invisible, that's why this vision got teeth. Stop worshiping money, look what they doing to the sea. Turning pain into revenue and calling it what we need. I came from the silence, now I'm speaking like the proof. Still the same lost kid that found a kingdom on the roof. If I build it, it won't be for me alone. It'll be for every child that learn to survive before they learn home.